Hey, how's it going? How's the volume? I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in. Can y'all hear me okay?
Most common reaction.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Nick. How's it going? Hopefully we'll have a few more people coming here soon. Y'all have a good week. Hey there, Renegade. Yeah, new setup. I got some of my shelves built and kind of rearranged and moved my desk around. So now we got this big long view. See a little bit more of my collection. Hey, Dark Knight. So I've been working all week trying to get this room set back up the way I want it. Got some new shelves in today. What y'all been up to? Should have a few more people coming in. So so I got these little doorbs that I put out just because the space on these shelves are just the perfect size for these. And I just didn't want to leave the shelves empty, so I thought those turned out pretty good. They're just my some Disney doorbs that I never did get rid of. What are you pre-ordering, Nick? Hey, Cartoon Fortress. So I've had a pretty rough day. I ordered 3 shelves so that I could complete the back wall, and then the wall over back there where the lamp is. I ordered 3 new shelves that would be just like these, and the 3 shelves that they sent me were the wrong ones. They were smaller than what I've got over here, same price and everything, but just smaller shelves. And unfortunately, I already put one of them together before I realized that it wasn't the same shelf, which is aggravating. So I ended up having to take the shelf apart and put everything back in the box, which was pretty difficult. I think it was harder to take it apart than it was to put it together. But I actually got the webcam figured out, and as far as doing the live stream, which is nice. So hopefully it'll be nice and clear, and the volume will be pretty good. So I've got ceramic tile floors. So the ceramic tile floors are easier for me to keep up down here in the basement. It's easier for me to sweep and keep clean. Plus the shelves set better on the tile floor than they would on carpet. I'd hate for those shelves to come toppling down on me. Yes, Nick, I'm looking forward to Bad Boys 3 and The Gentlemen both. Hopefully I'll be able to get those two with store pickup, because I like to get those without having to have them shipped to me. So what else has been going on? So I got my some orders in today, which was nice. Yep, Chick-fil-A. I try to get my Chick-fil-A at least once a week. Depends on if the wife was able to pick it up after work or not, and she did, so that was nice. Has anybody been ordering anything from the sales? I did end up ordering some from the Keno Lorber sale today. Thanks to Cartoon Fortress, let me know about the sale. I got a few items ordered. I think I ordered 5 items. So hopefully I'll be getting those in soon. got some new items in today. Yeah, so Nick, I usually get the spicy chicken sandwich. I like their spicy chicken sandwich and their sweet tea. Yeah, Sean, I ended up getting a bunch from the Warner Archive sale the last time that they had it back in early March. And so there wasn't really much of anything that I needed. So I don't think I ordered anything. I might have ordered a few items last week from the sale. I can't remember. So much stuff gets ordered, I can't keep up with it. Birds of Prey Steelbook. Yeah, I still need to get that Steelbook pre-ordered. I think I've already got it pre-ordered through Best Buy, and I think I also got one ordered from Zavvi UK. So I got a new. I'm trying to think what it was. A few eBay purchases that I got in the mail today. So let me grab a few things off the shelf. So recently I figured out, so, I do like the Hanna-Barbera diamond collection. I like the slipcovers. And just this week I figured out that they had these 2 items that were released. So I ended up picking these up from Target online. So they'll go very nice with my other diamond collection. So if anybody's interested, they only have volume 2 and volume 3. They did not re-release volume 1, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to get that one. Of course, I still want to get the Tom and Jerry Blu-ray. Hey Kenneth, how you doing? Hey Anthony. Thanks, JS. I actually built some shelves this past Saturday, which are these over here on the right. So it gives me a little bit more space. I've actually got some more coming in to help finish off the collection. That way I'll pretty much have everything in this one room, which will be nice. So Anthony, which Disney Blu-rays are you trying to get collected with slipcovers? So all my Disney stuff is back there on that back wall. As you can see, I know it's not a very good view, but that's all the Disney stuff back there on the back wall, except for the Steelbooks. The Steelbooks are on shelves. The Steelbooks are on this big shelf because they can actually handle, those shelves can actually handle the Steelbook weight. Yeah, the little doorbs worked out pretty good for that space. It's perfect for that little space. I had the space emptied out just because it was aggravating to look at it. And then I found those that fit. So that's probably what I'm going to leave in that space. I do have some horror. Well, I got Jason, I've got Freddy, and I've got a few other things I might put in there and, keep them swapped out. So Anthony, do you have any have you already started your Disney collection, or are you just now starting? David, tell your wife that you're the reason why I ended up buying some more stuff. So Sean, I did not get to watch any movies this week. It seems like I'm serious. These weeks go by so fast that I can't believe that it's already Friday. But I did finish watching season 3 of Ozark, which I'm very glad to have finished. So Dark Knight, how many movies in the collection don't have slipcovers? I do not know off the top of my head. More of them have slipcovers than don't. So Anthony, if you need help finding any of the slipcovers, just let me know. Maybe I'll be able to help you out. I do have some extra Disney slipcovers that that I might be able to help you out with. So I'm trying to think. So this actually may be a week that I'll be able to start watching movies. I think I've got all my shows caught up. I got all my almost all my Netflix shows caught up. So I may start catching up with my movies. I do still have my list right here, so I will try to get on that. Dark Knight, which Marvel slipcovers are you looking for? I do have some extras. So Nick, do I have a Grail slip cover that you need and absolutely cannot find? Do you have a Grail slip cover that you need and absolutely cannot find? Yes, there is one that I would really love to have, and that is for, I think it's Drive, the Drive Blu-ray release. I never was able to get the original slipcover for that. I'm going to pull it up and see if that's the correct one that I'm looking for. I'm thinking that it is. Then again, maybe it was not Drive. Maybe it was something else. What was it? Anyway, there's one that I cannot find, and off the top of my head, I can't think of what it is. So Dark Knight, I'm going to go pull something off the shelf and see if these are the ones that you're needing. So Avengers 2 and Civil War. Avengers 2 and Civil War. So are these the two that you're asking about? Or are these the two that you're needing? So just let me know, Dark Knight, if these are what you're needing, and I'll see if I can be on the lookout for those. Or I can check my stash and see if I have those. So Nick, Nickflix, I have been looking for all of the Star Trek 4K slips. I haven't even started on those, but I've been looking at eBay, and they're really hard to find. But hopefully I'll be able to find those too. Those are some that I really want to get. So Dark Knight, those are the two that you need. I will check my stash and see if I have any extras of those for you. So Anthony, my slipcovers that I get, if I need slipcovers, I usually buy them from eBay and just end up with an extra Blu-ray that I'll just put on eBay to sell. But the bad thing about eBay is you don't know what kind of condition that the slipcover is going to be in when you receive it. You know, it may look good in the picture, but usually when they ship it, something happens to it. But that's the only way I can get my slips. But yeah, I try to get my slips as soon as I buy the movie. So as soon as everything gets back to normal, I do prefer to go in the store to shop for my Blu-rays just so that I can get a good slipcover. So Sean S., what movie did you watch last night? Did you watch Drive? Eternal Sunshine 100. That is a good slip. Let me pull mine out here. So I think I pretty much have all the Universal 100 slips. So with this new setup, I'm able to actually get to my movies a lot easier, which is nice. So Chris actually had all the Star Trek 4K slips. Man, I wished I had those. Oh, that's right, Sean. I did show that one off a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember what I do from day to day, let alone what I did last week. Return of the Living Dead slip. I have the slip for Return of the Living Dead 2, and not having the first one looks bad on the shelf. Return of the Living Dead. I'm trying to think if I even have those movies. So Return of the Living Dead, is that a Scream Factory release? Yes, it is. So Return of the Living Dead. Now this right here was hard to get. I mean, of course I pre-ordered mine, but I know that they sold out pretty quickly. But yeah, they do look pretty nice. Just keep checking eBay. I'm sure you'll find one. Sometimes you just have to pay a little bit extra to be able to get them. Yep, very accessible setup. The shelves are working out pretty good. So I don't know if you heard my story. I ordered 3 more of the shelves, 3 more of these shelves, and they came in today. So I was very excited. I was gonna get them all put together because I was gonna put them back there on that back wall where those Steelbooks are. And I put one of the shelves together, and it wasn't even the same shelf as this. So I'm having to ship all the shelves back. I ordered one more to come in from Amazon, which I will be putting back there on the back wall. But anyways, it's aggravating. I spent a couple of hours putting it together and taking it apart just to have to ship it back. Target sent it to me, and it's not even the right shelf. Prestige 4K slip. So Netflix found Prestige. So so right here in front of me, over here to this side, I've got all my 4K slipcovers, all my 4K releases, and Prestige is not one that I have in my collection. It is one that I've been looking for with a slipcover. So hopefully one of these days I'll be able to find that one. So yeah, my Renegade, my collection is alphabetical. So it's these are just the regular standard Blu-ray releases over here, and they're all alphabetized. And then right here is all my Shout Factory, all my regular, all of my special editions, and all this is over here. It's all everything's alphabetized. It's the only way I can find everything. Hey, Chris. Yes, I am a fan of Silver Bullet. So KSM, I actually saw Silver Bullet in the theaters when it was released. I really enjoy it. Um, got it right here. Got the poster that went with it. But I love Silver Bullet. It's one of my favorites. Really enjoyed seeing that one in the theater. So is there any movie that has been released on 4K that any movie that I haven't any movie that hasn't been released on 4K or Blu-ray that I would want or am waiting for? I don't know. There's a lot of movies that are haven't been released on 4K yet, but I'm not in no big hurry. I don't even have a 4K player, but I do have a small 4K collection. So just whenever they put them out, I hope to be able to pick them up as soon as they come out. Yeah, that Moon 4K slip is really hard to find a good one. I did see a couple of them at Best Buy that weren't in good condition. I didn't end up even getting those. But yeah, Moon is going to be a hard one to get. That's got a really nice clean slip. So, just because, I've got this original just Blu-ray release for Moon, which I really like this slipcover. And so I'm not in any hurry to upgrade it to 4K until I can actually find a good slip. And I think I've got and then I've also got this Steelbook, which looks pretty good. Never even opened it up, but so I'm happy with what I got. But I really do want to get that 4K slip from Moon. Hmm. Yep, I know the back wall right there. It's really blurry. I wish y'all could see a better image of it. But yeah, I got my Disney treasures right there on the top shelf. Finally, thanks, Kanisha. So your John Wick Blu-ray is coming in the mail from Best Buy on April 24th. So is there a particular John Wick release that's coming out, or is it just the regular Blu-ray release, Michael? So LD fan VA, I do not have a speaker bar or anything special for my sound system. I've got just a very small 32-inch TV that I play my Blu-rays on. Nothing special at all. Now upstairs we've got a 3D TV with our 3D player. It's a really nice big TV set. Um, I think I don't even remember what brand it is. Anyways, it's a nice 3D TV, 60 something inches, I believe. And if we want to see something really nice, I'll go upstairs and watch that. But down here, I just have my regular old 32-inch TV. I would love to have a nice big system. Yeah, Chris, I think they will probably release the original Star Trek movies in 4K eventually. Thor Ragnarok 4K. Yes, I'm glad I got that one also. Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, this is the rack over here. JS, yeah, this is coming through the webcam. Previously, I was doing it on my iPhone, but I thought the webcam might work out better. I think the picture quality on the iPhone actually looked better than the webcam. So I may see about getting a new camera, getting a new webcam. So Dark Knight, I recorded me building the shelves Saturday and posted the video. So if you'll check my video list, you'll see where I'm building the shelves. Thanks, JS. Yeah, I've got the TED movies. I've got a special release for TED. So I've got the Academy Awards release for TED, and then I also have this Steelbook for TED from Zavvi UK, and I've got this Steelbook from TED for TED, and then the Target exclusive TED 2 Steelbook. So I did see TED and TED 2 in the theater. I really thought it was funny. So I'm very happy to have those Steelbooks in my collection. So I wonder which Private Ryan Steelbooks that you had that sold for $253. So Saving Private Ryan Steelbooks. So there's one that was worth $253, Sean. Phantasm 1979. So these are the Phantasm releases that are on Blu-ray. We have Phantasm. We have this one. Actually, anyways, we have a lot of these. I can't actually see what it says on here. Let me see. This is, yeah. So this is the original Phantasm. It says remastered, and of course Phantasm Ravager and Phantasm Oblivion, and Phantasm Lord of the Dead. And then we also have the Scream Factory release. With Phantasm 2. So those are the only Phantasm releases that I'm aware of. Now I do know that they have a box set that I never did get. Yeah, that Godzilla Criterion book set is nice. So Andrew, any new Blu-rays or 4Ks that I purchased this week? I did place some orders for some new releases. I placed my order for all the Shout Factory releases that come out in May, which I'm excited about, and I did place a Kino Lorber sale purchase, and I also did some other Shout Factory purchases. So you have the same Blu-ray shelves that I have from Best Buy for $100. Yeah. So these right here, I only paid $75 for the shelves from Amazon. So I'm very happy to have that. So on May 22nd, will I watch your walkthrough of Super Mario Galaxy 2 premiere? Michael, if you'll remind me, so May 22nd. May 22nd, that's a long time, isn't it? May 22nd. I'll make a note of that and try to do that. Hey, Eli. Detective Tony, yes. It's called not being able to see very well. So the nice thing about the Phantasm 2 release is I did get the poster for this also, which is nice. Actually, I really like all the Phantasm release. I like all these slipcovers. They're nice. So where did I get the racks? So which racks are you referring to? So yeah, Birds of Prey, that'd be a nice birthday gift. Yep, I'll have to check that out, Michael. Eli, I did not get to see The Invisible Man, so I am looking forward to that release and checking out that movie. I heard a lot of good things about it. That was one of those that I wanted to see in the theater before they closed down, but unfortunately I didn't get to. Yeah, I wish they would have done a digibook for Birds of Prey. I don't know why they didn't. So as far as video quality, um, I actually think that the phone, my chat from the phone looked a lot better than this webcam. So underwater, I did not ever see underwater. I haven't been able to get out to go to the store to pick that one up, but I do want to pick it up. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So I need to get underwater tomorrow. I need to go get that. And there's a few other releases that I need to get. Yeah, Cartoon Fortress. I can't believe I missed out on the Rad pre-order. Um, after I saw your post yesterday, I did not even realize that they were releasing that one. And of course, the pre-orders are down right now, so hopefully I'll still be able to get a hold of that. So my go-to snack Dark Night when I'm at the theater, other than popcorn, is nothing. I don't. All I get when I'm at the theater is I get the popcorn and the drink. Now, if they have some kind of promotion going on where you get a snack, then I usually get Twizzlers, which is Cartoon Fortress's. Cartoon Fortress loves the red Twizzlers. Midway sucks. Don't buy it. Well, unfortunately, I bought Midway. I bought two Steelbooks for Midway. I did not realize it was such a bad movie. I didn't get to see it. But you, so I guess Maurice didn't like Midway. Renegade, I usually don't purchase anything from Vinegar Syndrome. I purchased Jack Frost when it had the lenticular slipcover was released, and I ended up selling that one on eBay. But there's really nothing much on Vinegar Syndrome that interests me. Hey, Rod, Refro Doctor. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome back. You're not too late. So Eli, there's all kinds of releases coming out. Um, if you'll check Blu-ray.com, if you just go to Blu-ray.com, you can see what's being released and what's coming out for each month. Yeah, JS, I do like the slips from Vinegar Syndrome, but it's so hard for me to get a hold of what I want off of their website. I think they only make some things available at certain times. Yeah, they do a lot of adult stuff. That's for sure. Jaws 4K. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And I saw where Pretty in Pink's getting released in 2 months. So I'm looking forward to getting Pretty in Pink. It's gonna be one of those nice new releases with a fold out slipcover. So I am looking forward to picking those up. Raft Road, Raft Rotor. My favorite Batman movie. I really enjoyed the Dark Knight trilogy. Other than the Dark Knight trilogy, my other favorite Batman movie is Batman Returns. I really enjoyed Batman Returns. I remember seeing that in the theater, and I just loved it. I really enjoyed the Penguin and Catwoman. So those Ultimate Harry Potter editions are really nice. I like those. I actually have all my sets. I really like the lenticular cards that are on some of them, and I kept all mine sealed up. I did get some new. Well, anyways, I got some new Harry Potter stuff from the Target sale, and so Cartoon Fortress, I got some more G Kid stuff in the mail today. All of these right here are my G Kids collections, which is pretty large. But I got this in the mail today. Cartoon Fortress, do you actually have this one with a slip? Because I ended up getting two of them. So one of those I do not need. I don't know if I'm going to send it back, but if you need one with a slip cover, we can figure something out. So I am looking forward to Bad Boys 3 too. I want to see that. So my guess on the first day that theaters come back open, I would say hopefully in June. Hopefully in June they'll be able to open back up for the summer releases. Cartoon Fortress, you don't have that one? So we'll talk about that later then. So I've got one with a slipcover, but I'll have to show it to you. So Eli, I think that's a really good idea. I do like going to drive-in theaters. We do have one probably about 45 minutes to an hour away from us, but I haven't been to a drive-in in a long time. So I think that would be a really good way of doing that. So Bad Boys 3 wasn't any good, Maurice? So I wonder where Tom Cruise is tonight. I want to send him a text and see if he forgot about us. TNet and IMAX in July. So as far as the Shrek movies, so you're saying that you would like to see all the Shrek movies in 4K? I'd be okay with that. So I was able to get most of my collection out of storage and on the shelves. The only thing I don't have out right now is my TV shows on DVD and my TV shows on Blu-ray. They are in that room next to me. So this room that you see on camera, I have another room exactly like this over here on the other side of in those doors right there. It's just the same length. But in that room, I've got my entertainment center and a couch and the love seat. And then I've got some shelves that I've got in there temporarily until I can get that room organized. After I get this room right here finished, then I'm going to start working on that room in there. But yeah, I do. I love the Shrek movies. They're some of my favorites. Now, Cartoon Fortress, are you asking me if I picked up any indicator sets yet? T-Net's the new Nolan film. I I don't know if I've seen the I don't know if I've seen anything about that. Lord of the Rings. Now, I did hear a rumor that the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies were coming to 4K, which would be great. I enjoy all of those movies. I've only seen the first 3 episodes of season 1 of Game of Thrones. I do have all the Game of Thrones on Blu-ray. I just have not seen them. It takes a long time to watch all those. Yeah, Lord of the Rings 4K is a must. So yeah, Lord of the Rings is one of my favorites. I enjoyed seeing those in the theater. So yeah, Cartoon Fortress, none of my indicator stuff have come in. The only thing that came in is I got something in today. And I got something in today, but I don't remember what it was. That's the bad thing about me putting everything on my shelves. I don't remember what. I'd have to look it up, but Cartoon Fortress, we'll talk later, and I'll tell you what I got today. So any movies I have that are super rare, I think I got quite a few movies that are super rare and hard to get. Um, but yeah, so right now the Disney Treasures right up here, that whole top shelf is my Disney Treasures DVD set. Those are very rare. Um, and then I've got some things that are out of print. So I got quite a bit of stuff that's out of print and rare, and some slipcovers. So yeah, the Knives Out Steelbook. I'm very happy that I was able to get that one. It was hard for me to get. I actually pre-ordered it, and I think the one that I got was damaged, and I ended up having to drive an hour away to go pick up another one. I am looking forward to the Bruce Lee box set also. Hopefully, it'd be nice if somebody would. It'd be nice if somebody would treat me to a Bruce Lee box set. Um, my wife doesn't buy me anything. So Tom Cruise finally made it to the chat, so we can actually start talking about stuff now. So Tom Cruise likes the way the room looks. Well, I would hope so. I've worked hard enough on it. So I have not watched Knives Out. I have not watched Knives Out yet. I still got to watch that. You know what? So tomorrow, Saturday, Knives Out. That's going to be on my to-do list. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. Um, so let me see. There's one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to set up moderators. I still need to figure out how to do moderators. Now that we have Tom Cruise in here, somebody's going to have to moderate him. Okay. Just click the name and it should pop up. Nope, it does not. Yes, it does. So so has anybody seen any good movies this week? Any new TV shows? Like I said, I did finish season 3 of Ozark, which I really enjoyed. So Nick Flicks, you watched Jojo Rabbit this week? I actually got to see Jojo Rabbit in the theater. I enjoyed it. I know there's some people in the chat that did not enjoy Jojo Rabbit, but I thought it was okay. Thanks, Kenneth. So Eli, you started watching Handmaid's Tale. So that's on Hulu. Is that correct? Yeah, Tom Cruise hated Jojo Rabbit. It was okay. It wasn't that bad for me. But Tom Cruise knows I like any. I pretty much like anything. Yeah, so I don't have Hulu. All I have is Netflix and Amazon Prime. I don't even have Disney Plus. I'm not special yet. So I did notice that. Well, I noticed that there were some theaters that were. So whatever happened with AMC? Are they still going to file bankruptcy, or did they already file bankruptcy? Yeah, a rib dinner would have been nice. I like ribs. Yep. So Handmaid's Tale. I'll have to we'll have to look in to see about. I think it's on. I think it's on Blu-ray. I do miss going to the theater though. That was one of my favorite things. And you kind of take things for granted when you can't go. But used to, that's where I would spend my Saturdays, was at the movie theater. So I'm trying to think what else was I going to discuss. These right here, um, they fit perfectly on the shelf. These are Tom Cruise's favorite things. They're just temporary until I get something to go in the space, but the empty space was killing me, so I had to put something on those shelves. I'm sure you can think of a few words. So I guess I need to look at getting me a new webcam. I ordered a 4K webcam and tried to install it, and it would not install. I don't know if it was a defective one. I don't know what the issue was, but if I'm going to do these live streams, I would really like to have a better image than this. To me, I think my iPhone had a better image on it than this webcam that I've currently got. So I had not watched any of the movies that were recommended. I've been busy. One day it was Monday, and then the next day it was Friday. I don't know what happened. So as far as Monday, so I live in Georgia, and we had some really bad weather. Sunday night about 1 8. So Sunday night, Monday morning about 1 a.m. We had tornadoes go through town, tore up some of the neighborhood in the front, and knocked out our power. So we didn't have power for 18 hours on Monday. So Monday was pretty much a wasted day. Didn't have anything. I worked out in the yard picking up limbs and pine cones and mowing the yard and doing different things out in the yard since we didn't have any power. So Monday was a wasted day, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and today, of course, I had to work, and then I had to get all of this stuff organized. So Dark Knight, you're asking me what kind of laptop I have? So with the new shelves, these shelves right here are not. I just built those. I built these shelves back in November, December, and I'm going to leave those up. And I'm going to leave the posters up also until I desperately need more space. And if I ever do need more space, then I'll probably just build the shelves upwards. So, Tom Cruise, what are you saying? I'm looking healthy. What does that mean? I'm feeling, as far as the way I'm feeling um, like I got allergies and I'm feeling tired and run down. That's what I'm feeling. So the new shelves that I ordered, um, right there where that light is, there's a whole little bit of an empty wall, and the shelves are going to go right there. And then all these right here are my steel books on these shelves. So once I build this shelf over here, I'm going to fill it up with steel books, and I'm going to see how it holds the steel books. If it holds the steel books without looking like it's going to collapse, then I'll order 2 more to replace these shelves with. Because these shelves over here, I've had a long time. They're very sturdy, but it aggravates me that they have all that empty space behind it. All that empty space right there kind of aggravates me the way it looks. So I'd like to get those replaced. Well, yeah. Thanks, Tom. So you're saying that I have a lot of room in on these shelves? Yeah, he does that. So the entire Blu-ray video collection. Yeah, eventually I'm going to do that. I still have a few more things I need to get finished before I do a collection room video. So, Tom Cruise, I thought about your library idea, and with the library idea, I was going to use these shelves right here and then turn them sideways, like you said. But this space is narrow, and this right here is a high traffic area. Um, to the garage. That's where we leave to get in our cars to go to work. And my wife is actually still working. So if I had shelves in here, it would just kind of clutter things up. And I'm kind of OCD, being a neat freak, and I like everything to look nice and clean and organized. And I'm thinking that those shelves coming out would kind of be aggravating for me. So what I'll start doing is when I start running out of room, I'm going to start selling some of these Blu-rays that I don't really need. So, these doors right here goes into the room right next to me. That's the same. This room over here is exactly the same as this room right here, but it has my entertainment center, a couch, and a love seat. It's got a closet, and it's just more space. Now, if I had the little bitty shelves that Blockbuster has, I might be happy to do that, but okay, we'll see you later, Sean. So, Michael, so what are you saying about another risk? Are you talking about the weather? So, JS, as far as the Dewey Decimal System, that's a good idea. I actually have some systems online that I use to keep myself organized, which sometimes I still actually purchase things I don't need because I've already got them. So, I don't want to mess up your name, Ruben. The digital codes for my movies, I sell those, which helps supplement my purchases. So the door by the Nemo poster, that door right there is the door to the bathroom. So we have a toilet and a bathtub and shower in that bathroom right there. This right here used to be, so we finished this basement out. Somebody I used to work with got divorced and needed a place to stay. And so we finished this basement out, this room and the room next to us, for him to live down here. So he lived down here for about 1 month and then he moved off. So I was able to get my basement finished out. Me and him did the basement. So me and him finished this basement out by ourselves, except my father-in-law put in the drop ceiling and did the drywall. And then I put in the tile floor and we put in the bathroom. We did all the other stuff. Yeah, so Dark Knight, let me show you. So this right here is the Song of the South DVD that I have. I got this from the Historic Society down here where I live, and was able to get this, but it's pretty much a bootleg. I assume someone just did it, and the quality is garbage. It looks terrible. So Michael, if you're asking me about, so on Easter Sunday is when that night is when the tornado hit. So I've been in this house since 2001. We had the house built back in 2001. So we're the only owners. We've been here since the beginning. And Best Buy is not open here where I live. All they're doing is curbside pickup. Free Willy. Yeah, I have the Free Willy movies. At least I say I have the Free Willy movies. I think I have the Free Willy movies. Let me check real quick. But they may be in storage because I still have more things I need to put out. Free Willy. I actually do not have the Free Willy movies. I thought I did, but I don't. Can I give you a bathroom tour? Maybe one day. And Song of the South, yeah, I believe this is a bootleg DVD. It says it's from Cherokee Home Video. I did buy this at the Historic Society, but like I said, I think I know it's a bootleg DVD because the only genuine DVD that there would be from Disney, and that would be, yeah, I don't know. So JS, as far as slipcovers, Shop Factory is really good with their slipcovers if you pre-order and get them right when they're released. All of my Shop Factory releases have slipcovers that came with slipcovers, but I always order in advance. Like today, I ordered all of my May release. So today I placed my order for all the releases that are coming out in May. If you do it a month in advance, you're guaranteed to get a slipcover. So I have been collecting since 1992. Cartoon Fortress, that would be very nice if you could send that. That would be really nice. So Black Christmas, JS, when you're saying Black Christmas, um, I'm trying to think. Are you talking about the slipcover that has the telephone on it, the red foil-looking telephone? I am in Georgia. I live in Georgia. Okay, JS, I didn't realize you were outside the US. So, never mind, Tom. So, as far as going out, me and my son, my oldest son lives here with us. We do not get out, but my wife, she works every day. She does not wear gloves or a mask. She works for Walmart. She's a manager at Walmart where we live, and I'm just waiting for the day that she ends up getting this mess. So, Tom, what I was saying was, when you say that you have trick or treat, are you talking about um, are you talking about this one, or are you talking about the original slipcover? Because I need the original slipcover. So, who likes the Turbo Rangers? I like that slip. I enjoyed seeing the Power Ranger movies in the theater with my kids when they were growing up. So the cases in Georgia, JS, are keep going up. So I live where I live. The cases are pretty bad. That's when we're staying. That's when we stay at home, other than my wife. But if she didn't have to go to work, she wouldn't. But she has to be at work. So JS, are you asking me what my Instagram account is? So Tom Cruise. So you're saying that you have that trick or treat, or you have the original trick or treat? Okay. Um, I'm checking to see what my movie count is right now for you. So, how do I pronounce your name? Is it Rubene? Rubene Embry? And so, Tom Cruise, you're getting rid of your Shot Factory slip. So currently, I have 9,356 movies in my collection. So what I should say is I have 9,356 movie titles in my collection. That's Blu-ray and DVD. Ruben Nay. Ruben Nay. Ruben Ruben Nay. I'm sorry. I'm from the South, and I can't speak very well. So there was something I was going to show. I did get something new this week. I got this week. I've been waiting for a good slipcover for this movie. I enjoy the Rankin Bass animations, and I really love the slipcover. Any kind of animated movie, I'm a big fan of animation, and so anyway, I like this. Cartoon Fortress, what do you think about this one? Cartoon Fortress may not even be in here anymore. I haven't seen him talking. So Tom Cruise is discussing his favorite Tom Cruise movies. Oh, I'm glad you saw that, Cartoon Fortress. Well, what else are we going to chat about? So, what golds did you move on the new shelf, the Fox ones? I don't know what you're talking about. Some of my favorite movies, man, there's so many. I enjoy a lot of the older movies from the 70s and the 80s. I enjoy pretty much anything that's been nominated for Academy Award. I like most of the Academy Award movies. There's so many movies that I haven't seen that I have in my collection. Lots of recommendations, but I enjoy the Godfather movies. I enjoy all the classic movies. I enjoy stuff like Jaws, E.T., Raiders of the Lost Ark, all the Star Wars movies. So all these right here, these kind of movies. And then I got all of these, Tom Cruise. Now this right here is one of the new releases I got this week. If y'all haven't seen the trailer for this, definitely check it out. This looks like a very interesting movie. So what's the biggest sale I've seen from Shout Factory? Usually the sales I get from Shout Factory, they're not very great. They're kind of expensive still. I think 15% off is usually 15 or 20% off is mostly what I've seen on Shout Factory. Yes, all those are unopened because I haven't had a need to watch any of those. As soon as I want to watch them, though, I will open them up. I would not even want to watch all my 16 candles in a row, that's for sure. Maybe once. I'm glad you like my slipcovers. So usually that's a good selling point for me is my slipcovers. So these right here are two of the slipcovers I've got for this line of movies. I would love to finish this collection out, but they are very hard to find. So that's one of my goals, is to finish this collection. I don't know if Tom Cruise has any of these that he wants to share. I kind of doubt it, but I love these. And Tom Cruise, I remember seeing those in the store and just never bought them because I already had the movies. Back when I didn't really think about buying the slipcovers. If anybody wants to, if anybody needs help with their Disney collection, I do have some extra Disney Blu-rays that I've been trying to sell on eBay that nobody's buying. So you have Ghost, Face Off, Beverly Hills Cop, and Major League in those red slips. Usually the good deals that I find are usually just on eBay. Because if you shop on eBay, you can usually find a good deal, and you can actually get a good slipcover too. So Tom Cruise, I'm pretty jealous. I can't believe you got stuff. I can't believe you got those. No, you don't need to send me a pic, but you can send me the slips. You know, I would pay a lot of money to get the rest of these. So Arrow released 16 candles this week, so that's the release. And somebody else's Pretty in Pink is being released by Paramount. Yep. So I guess that's my next goal, is to get those red slip covers. My eBay name, I'll put it in the window. I'll put it in the chat. Now, currently, I don't have any. My auctions ended 2 days ago, so I haven't done any relisting. I'm going to relist everything tomorrow. So if you want to check that out, but I got some really good Disney movies for auction. I'm also trying to sell. I put this on auction. Red Sun Superman Steelbook. I got this from Zavvi because Target had no mention that they were releasing this, but Target ended up selling this, and I ended up getting the Target version also. And then I also have this that I'm trying to sell. It's never been open. And I'm also trying to sell Sleepy Hollow FYE exclusive, because I've got the UK release, so I don't need the FYE release. It's identical. So those are some that I'm trying to get rid of. And then of course I've got some I got Bambi, Lady and the Tramp. I got some other Disney Blu-rays. Maurice, did you see the Carry On movies, Tony? So Carry On. I don't know what you're talking about, Maurice. I'm sorry. Did I see the Carry On movies? Dark Knight, when did what come out? So Tom Cruise. So Did you finally get that slipcover for Sleepy Hollow? Yep, no school for the rest of the year. That's the same way it is for where I'm at. But I still have to work every day. So, what Disney movies do I have the most copies of? Pretty much every Disney movie I've got multiple copies of because they continue to re-release them with a different slipcover, and each slipcover that they release, I have to get. Super. So, what about Superman Red Sun? And Tom Cruise, you don't care anything about Steelbooks, though, do you? My movie count. So I said that my movie count was 9,356. That means that I've got 9,356 DVDs and Blu-rays, and that also includes any TV show. So if it's season 1, season 2, season 3, each of those are counted as a release. So as far as school here in Georgia, it has been so they still do digital learning Monday through Thursday, but as far as their grades are concerned, students here can choose to receive the grade that they had um, up until March 13th, or they can still work on their grade up until May 13th, I believe. So they can choose either one. But digital, you can continue doing digital learning Monday through Thursday. So Superman Red Sun came out about a month ago. Don't choke on that burrito. And that does include duplicates, JS. So there are some movies I have 5 or 6 different editions of. So I only have 6 editions of 16 Candles. So as far as Superman, I do enjoy Superman movies. I enjoy the classic Christopher Reeve Superman movies. I know a lot of people don't like them, but at least the first one, I enjoy the first 2. Eli, you're not blocked. So Man of Steel is the best Superman movie. Well, let me tell you something about Man of Steel. So, I told you I buy duplicates. So I bought Man of Steel 4K release, and I also bought Man of Steel 4K release with a different slipcover. So one movie, but 2 editions. So in my collection, that counts as 2 editions. See how the slips look different? So, so Tom Cruise, you actually like Man of Steel? Trying to, so I only have 16 candles. Well, thanks for watching them, Ruben A. Man of Steel Steelbook. I've actually got a couple of the Man of Steel Steelbooks. Yeah. So I used to, when I bought duplicates, I used to anyway, I like to have the different variant slip covers. So I usually just buy the movie when they go on sale. Thank you, Ruben A. It is all about the slip, that's for sure. So Batman versus Superman. So there are some different editions for that. So my Marvel and my DC movies are still in the other room. Um, I haven't got this put out on the shelves yet. So let me figure out what I'm missing. Do I have Man on the Edge? And Tom Cruise, I have no idea what you're talking about. Man on the Edge. I do not have Man on the Edge, but at least I say I don't. I think I do. I don't. I'm looking. I'm looking in my thing real quick to see Man on the Edge. Is that actually a movie, Man on the Edge? I don't see that. So, okay, Tom Cruise. I'll talk about that in a second. So, Man on the Edge. I do have Inglorious Bastards. It's actually right here. I've got this edition, and I've got the regular edition. But I've got it in a storage crate. I don't have that one out. So ledge. Man on a ledge. Man, let's see. Man on a ledge. I do not have Man on a Ledge, which is very unusual. I don't know why I don't have that. I enjoy the Jurassic Park movies also. They're really good, and Harry Potter. So Dark Knight, you would not believe the number of times. Well, you probably would believe where I just come and stare at it just because in my mind I'm always trying to perfect it and make it better. But the only thing that's going to make it any better now is if I can find the rest of those red slip covers. So, anyways, what I was going to say, about the slip covers is there was a time where I bought a bunch of empty Blu-ray cases when I had space, I would I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of slipcovers that don't have the movies in them, and so I would put an empty Blu-ray case in the slipcover, and then I would have all those slips out on my shelves. But I had, I think, about 8 paper boxes full of slipcovers, and I would have all of the movies like Fast and the Furious, anything that had a bunch of different slipcovers, I would have those. So I would buy the Blu-ray with the slipcover, and then I would keep the slipcover, and then I would return the Blu-ray until I could afford to actually buy the Blu-ray. So so I had all those paper boxes. So over the past few years, I've been going and buying all the movies back to put with my slip covers. So I don't have to worry about finding the movie with a slip now because I already have the slips since I took the slip covers when I first purchased them. Is that what you're talking about, Tom Cruise? Hey, J Man. So Eli McRibs. So Eli McRibs. That's as far as your username. I really like that name. McRibs is I like McRibs. But what I was going to say is Batman and Robin. You like the Batman and Robin movie? Um, so I do have um, the Chucky movies. So I have this movie, and then it came with this variant slipcover, and then of course I've got the box set with a lenticular card on the inside, and then I also have some of the other Child's Play movies. Um, you know, the new reboot Child's Play movie. So Tom Cruise, you I can never do what you do with the slip covers. At least I buy the movie and then I return the movie without the slip. But like I said, I always go back and buy the movies when they go on sale, or at least I try to. So Batman and Robin. So there's an interesting story about Batman and Robin, which I don't know if anybody cares to hear. So Batman and Robin has um, George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell, and then it has um, Elisa Silverstone as Batgirl, and it had Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy, if I'm not mistaken. That was Batman and Robin. So back when the movie was released, Target. So back when the movie was released, way back when, um, I worked for Nabisco, stocking cookies and crackers at the different retailers, and Target had a special promotion where the original Batgirl from the 1966 Batman TV show was going to be coming to do autographs. So Yvonne Craig is her name. And so when that happened, I was able to actually drive Yvonne Craig, the original Batgirl from the TV series, from store to store to do her autograph appearances. So I got to drive her around and talk to her and stuff. She's very interested in person, and I thought that was really neat to be able to do that. I do not have House Party. And Arnold, yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger was Mr. Freeze. That's true. I forgot about Arnold. So, what Tom Cruise was talking about is those exclusive slips. So I did actually have those exclusive slips for 2 different Comic Cons and ended up selling them because I didn't have enough space. I wished I would have kept all those slipcovers. Thanks, Kenneth. I've never seen that movie. Carry On Dick is a 1974 film. So what are some of the 90s movies that I have? Um, Probably all kinds of them. Anything in particular? So you have the Hunger Games slipcover. So I noticed that um, the Hunger Games got a 4K release with slips that I missed out on. Yeah, we collected those glass cups too. So the name ToyKlectrr comes from, so the name ToyKlectrr came from my AOL days back in 1992, 93, 94, when AOL first started up. And I would collect Happy Meal toys with my kids and the Beanie Babies and all that kind of stuff. And so that was my name, ToyKlectrr. And so we used to go around and collect all the different Happy Meal toys and get the glasses and the cups and the French fry holders and all that good stuff. I'm glad you got to fill your stomach, Cartoon Fortress. So I still have a bunch of the Fox slips. Um, if I'm not mistaken, these Fox slips right here are part of the Comic Con release. And then I think the next year they did these. And I'll be right back. And then there was a year where they did if I can get it open. They did a release with the slipcovers that had all of these, and I actually got all of these slips. You can see that there was a slipcover for each of these. I actually have those in my collection, and Best Buy gave away a free bag when you purchased them. But I ended up selling every one of those. I was stupid and I sold all of those Blu-rays with those slipcovers. I wish I would have held on to them, but I still have the bags. I got a bag for each movie. I think there were 9 movies total. So I did get the Joker movies. I'll get those out here in a second. Yeah, AOL. I miss AOL. Those were good times. So, what are you talking about, Tom Cruise? These or the ones with the white slips? So I was going to show you my Joker releases. Actually, I don't think I have any that's convenient. Well, maybe I do. Hold on. I've got I got this release here, the 4K release, and I got two Steelbooks, which are in the other room because I've got to get them back out on the shelf. And I got the Target exclusive with the slipcover, which may be over here. So that's the regular release. And I got the Target exclusive. I've got a Steelbook from the UK that looks just like this. And then I've got the Best Buy release also. So those are my Joker releases. So Tom Cruise, as far as those white slips, from what I saw on Blu-ray.com, they call those the Comic-Con releases. So I don't know. Either way, I don't have. That's what I got. So is that Halloween 6 VHS slip super rare now? So Halloween 6, you're talking about the. I'll show you what you're talking about. I can't remember where I put my VHS slipcovers. Hey, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. I'm thinking these right here were these Comic-Con slips. I got a bunch of those. I got all of those. So I found. I remember they're over here. So is this right here the slip that you're talking about? Maurice, I do not have the Dirty Harry movies. I I don't know. I'd have to look and see about Dirty Harry. Okay, Tom Cruise. Sorry about that. So if there's a movie that has, if there's a movie title that has not been released on Blu-ray or 4K, do you purchase it? Sometimes I do. There are some movies that are only available on DVD, and if I really like the movie, then I purchase the DVD. I showed one last week, but I do have some DVDs on the shelf. Not very many. But if that's the only way I can get the movie, then yes, I get the DVD. And yes, I do have all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe films. I like all of the I do like all of the Marvel Studios movies, and I do have all the posters. I want to just get my camera and show you a little bit. I know that I'm gonna try to get a better camera. Okay. Sorry, Tom Cruise, about my ignorance. So, did I get Little Women, and can I see the Bad Boys slips? So, the new release for Little Women, I have not picked up yet because I've been at home and I did not order that one because I want a good slip if I get it, which I will get it because I enjoyed the movie. But I do have the original Little Women. This right here, I got this a couple of years ago. It's just a bare bones, but they did recently re-release this. But I have that version. And see the Bad Boys slips, Bad Boy slips. I don't know that I have Bad Boys with a slip. I think there was a slip box that came for part 1 and part 2 together, but I don't think there was a Bad Boy slip that I'm aware of. So Disney Movie Club's feature title for this month was Peter Pan. For whatever reason, they decided to put Peter Pan as the feature title. This right here, and it did not even come with a slipcover. Of course, I've already got this same title with a slip, so the only reason I ordered this was for the I ordered this because it came with a different lithocard. That was the feature title for this month, Peter Pan. Okay, that I say that. Now they recently changed the feature title, and the feature title for this current month is Spies in Disguise, which I think is very unusual because um, to me that wasn't even a Disney movie, so I don't know what that's about. I don't know why they're doing that. Spies in Disguise got is the feature title for Disney Movie Club, which is very strange. So, Tom Cruise, maybe that'll be my next goal after getting these red slips is to get all of my 2012 to 2015 Comic Con slips back because I did have every single one of them. And if you like, you can search my old videos and do a search for Comic Con, and you'll see my slip covers for the years that I had them. Yeah, that was a weird case. So this right here, they manufacture it on demand, and it's very strange how they do these. They're a thicker case too, if that's what you're referring to. So that is the so the Peter Pan release. This right here is the Walt Disney Signature Collection. Yes, Dark Knight. I got Terminator Dark Fate. I haven't got to see Dark Fate. I was hoping for good things, but I haven't heard anything good about it. So I may be the only one that bought that, apparently. Yeah, Tom Cruise, I probably won't ever get those back. What is the most expensive piece I own? Are the Disney treasures on that top shelf right there. So when I say that, those right there, there's 33 type. I don't remember how many's in there. Anyway, it is a big collection, and they're probably worth. Those are probably worth more than anything in my whole collection. Um, you show Genesis, not Dark Fate. Is that what I did? I'm stupid. Yeah, that is Terminator Genesis. Which I actually enjoy this movie. Dark Fate is actually I've got the steelbook for it, and it's on the shelf back there. If you want to see it, let me know. But I also got Terminator 2, Judgment Day. I enjoy this movie, and I got this for Terminator 2, which I really love this. And for this right here is Man of Steel for Tom Cruise, his favorite movie. So Eli, you never seen Peter Pan? I think it's definitely a classic. Um, you should definitely see it. Thanks, Kenneth. Yeah, so if you want me to get, I'm going to go grab this real quick. I'll be right back. So I'm just going to show this really quick. These are the Disney True Life Adventures. It's just a nice case. It does have a plastic covering on it. And then this right here is got like a green felt material. And then this little tin comes out. So it's like a little film reel. And you just open it up. And inside you have your disc. And the discs are just sitting on these little plastic. So it's on cardboard. And this little plastic hub is what's holding the disc in. So they're very cheaply made. But these right here are actually worth a lot of money. So these right here probably cost, you could probably get these on eBay for over $100 a piece, especially this first one. I don't know which one I got in my hand. So this is actually volume 1 right here. So we have volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, and volume 4. So those right there are worth a lot of money. It's probably some of my most expensive pieces in my collection. Yes, Kenneth, I do like that Terminator in the box. It's a nice one. The eyes light up, and it actually makes a noise. Of course, I never opened it. It's never been out of the box. From what I understand, if you take it out of the box, as you can see, it looks really nice and shiny. If you used to take it out of the box, some of that shine would probably go away from fingerprints. Public Enemies. I think I got that Steelbook. I do not have that Public Enemy Steelbook. Or at least I didn't see it on my shelf. Public Enemies. I don't even have Public Enemies in my collection. So if I didn't spend all my money on Funkos, I probably wouldn't have any more Blu-rays because I was still buying Blu-rays at the same time I was buying Funkos. But if I didn't have all the Funkos in my collection, I would probably just have a lot more money, which would have been nice. Man, I hate that I have all those Funko Pops. I do not have any Cheech and Chong movies currently. Yes, if I didn't have all the Funko Pops, I would have a nice home theater system. That was probably the truth. Or 20 more 16 candles. So as far as 16 candles is concerned, Target did have a VHS clamshell with 16 candles and some other movies on, like in the VHS retro style slip clamshells. I used to have all those, but I ended up taking those back. I did not pick up the Comic-Con slip for Harold and Kumar. So as far as the Criterion release, I do have quite a bit. I have over 100 Criterion movies in my collection. They're all down here on the shelf. It would be nice to have all of the titles in the collection, but there's so many of them, I would never be able to get them all. No more 16 candles, that's right. So I'm going to take this camera and show you if I can do this. Right up there. So that's what I ended up doing at the top of the shelf. Those are all my graphic novels with the movies, DC movies with them. So that's what I did with those. And of course, all of that. And then over here is just my other wall. See how nice and organized? I kind of like that. But there's a lot of, so where that light is back there about the door, that's going to be another one of these big shelves. So I just need to get that soon. Sorry about messing with the camera. So Kenneth, I don't even have The Last Temptation of Christ in my collection. I actually saw that movie and I did not like it. So I decided I wasn't gonna buy it. Cartoon Fortress, do you actually have The Last Temptation of Christ in your collection? I think that the Bruce Lee box set's gonna be really nice. I'm definitely gonna pick that up. I probably need to go and pre-order it. I don't want to miss out on that. As far as the Avengers Endgame or Infinity War, I think I enjoyed Infinity War more than I enjoyed Endgame. But I like them both. They're almost just one movie to me. So I am a Coke guy. So I prefer Coke over Pepsi, and yeah, I enjoy Coke over Pepsi. Have I ever been to Puerto Rico? I have never been to Puerto Rico. Eli, have you ever been to Puerto Rico? Are you from Puerto Rico? So actually, Tom Cruise's favorite movie is Spider-Man: Homecoming. So Eli, that's pretty cool. So Kenneth, you can order the Bruce Lee collection off of Amazon. The pre-order's already up on Amazon. Oh, so there's my sweet tea. It's all gone. I actually make my own sweet tea. So that was my sweet tea I was drinking. Once I got finished with my Chick-fil-A sweet tea, then before the live stream, I went upstairs and put my sweet tea in it. So it is 11 o'clock. We've been going for 2 hours now. Do y'all want to continue chatting, or are y'all ready to call it a night? I'm not in any kind of hurry. Yeah, as far as you don't understand sweet tea. So Tom Cruise, you don't like sweet tea. So you only drink unsweet tea? Yeah, it's hard to find. It's hard to find sweet tea in different areas of the world of the United States. I prefer sweet tea over unsweet tea, but I could drink unsweet tea. So talking about tea, so what are some of your favorite places that y'all like to eat as far as fast food? So the reason I talk about fast food is because there since I've been stuck at home, the only fast food I've had is Chick-fil-A. Just because my wife's able to go by there on her way home. But are there any other fast food places that y'all like to eat at? I have not seen Red Sun, but I do have the Red Sun Steelbook. If you're interested, it is region free. It's a very nice looking Steelbook. If you're interested in that, just let me know. I can get you a good price on it. So we do have Five Guys burgers where I live, but my wife doesn't like Five Guys, so we don't ever eat there. Yet if she's at work and somebody decides to pick up Five Guys, she's okay with eating there. So I think she just doesn't want to eat there when I want to eat there. Yep, I agree, Kenneth. So Tom Cruise, you never had Chick-fil-A? Do you not have Chick-fil-A where you live? So Checkers is really good. We have Checkers near us. They have really good French fries. So Tom Cruise, you don't eat fast food. So what do? You fix your own food? Tom Cruise, you should actually try their chicken sandwich. It's really good. So Kenneth, I want to try the breakfast menu at Wendy's also. I don't I don't usually eat too much fast food. I say that. I mean, there have been times where I would eat a lot of fast food, but since January, I've been trying to eat better. Popeye's chicken sandwich is good. You know, I've never had a Popeye's. I never had Popeye's chicken sandwich. Speaking of Popeye, um, I want them to release that on Blu-ray. I enjoy the Robin Williams and Shelley Duvall Popeye movie. That's one that I would really like to have on Blu-ray. I can picture Mill Creek or somebody doing that. So I think having a digital movie collection is really good. I actually have a large digital movie collection, but with all the duplicates that I've been getting, usually I'll just sell my duplicate um, on Blu-ray.com just so that it helps supplement my collection. So Kenneth, the waffle fries at Chick-fil-A are good. Um, the bad thing about the waffle fries at our Chick-fil-A is that by the time she gets the food home, the fries aren't as good as they are if you were to eat them in the restaurant. I have not had a really good rib dinner in several months. We have Sonny's Barbecue, and Sonny's Barbecue has some really good ribs where I live. And another place that I like the ribs is Chili's. So I like Chili's baby back ribs. So for my digital, I use Movies Anywhere. I use Voodoo, and that's pretty much the two that I use. That's pretty much where my collection is on Voodoo and Movies Anywhere. So as far as digital is concerned, I really enjoy collecting. As you can see, um, I really enjoy the physical media collection. As far as digital, I don't even watch my digital movies. The only reason I have them in the system is because there was a point in time when I would enter in my Disney movie reward codes that it would automatically put it in my digital collection. But now that it's separated, usually I just sell my digital codes. So I've actually got these right here are all of my, I've got tons and tons and tons of digital codes that I've got listed at Blu-ray.com. And also I've got codes that someone has shared with me to get rid of that do not sell. So now I'm just sitting on those. But I do enjoy physical media more than I do digital media. So if McDonald's would actually give away a slipcover, for there was a time when McDonald's would do. I think they had some records that they sold, and so, cause sometimes they had cassette tapes. But I would be okay with some exclusive McDonald's slipcovers. Yeah, I was mistaken, Tom Cruise. I do not have that. So can I show you my movies that I have on digital? Yeah, I can show you my movies that I have on digital. Um, I'll try to do that. What I could do is um see you later, Eli. Have fun working. Um, so Ruben E, if you will find me on my Instagram page, I can send you some images of my digital collection if you'd like to see it. Is if there are some particular ones that you need, Ruben A, just send me a message and I can see if I got it for you. So what's everybody's plans for the weekend? Not that you can go anywhere, but what's everybody doing this weekend? So Tom Cruise, do you actually ever watch anything on Netflix? So somebody wants me to do a giveaway. So what would be something good for me to give away? I've got I mean, I can do giveaways. I can do, what are you talking about, doing digital code giveaways? Or, um, you know, a lot of times people will advertise doing giveaways on their live streams to get people to come in. But, you know, I usually just, you know, if people don't want to come. So I have Doctor Strange. I can give away Doctor Strange. If anybody's interested in Doctor Strange, I can do a giveaway for that. What I would like for everybody to do, if you haven't, if you enjoy, come to the live stream, won't you give the live stream a thumbs up? You know, if you like, give it a thumbs up. We've had several people here, but we only have 11 people that has liked the live stream. So you're a huge racing fan. 13 people, 14 likes. Thanks for the 14 likes. So as far as this giveaway, how would I go about giving away a digital code in the stream? So how would I be able to make that fair for everybody to be able to get this digital code? So if you're interested in the Doctor Strange digital code, then what you need to do is put a comment down below with your favorite, listing your favorite Marvel movie. So if you're interested in the Doctor Strange digital code, put a comment down below with just the name of your favorite Marvel movie, and I will randomly select someone from that list to win the code. How does that sound? Okay, Ruben A. Thanks, Kenneth. Hopefully, this is our 4th time doing the stream, and we hope to make it a regular Friday night thing, especially since we're stuck at home. Um, I'm sure when things get more back to normal, then there will be a lot of people that won't be here on Friday nights because they'll be out doing what they normally do on Friday nights. So so yeah, anybody that's interested in this digital code, just put a comment down below, and I'll we'll do a randomizer, and we will select someone. Tom Cruise, can you do the randomizer? Captain Marvel. So what are you asking about for Captain Marvel? You're asking if I have the digital code for Captain Marvel? So this weekend, I do plan on watching Knives Out. Since I committed to that, I will probably watch Knives Out tomorrow. I don't know. Does it allow you to put a comment down below? I think it should. Let me see if I have Captain Marvel. I do not have Captain Marvel on digital. I probably sold that one back when it was released. There goes all my codes. I have to pick those up. I have to pick those up later. So is it allowing you to put no comments open once you end stream? Okay, so comments open once I end stream. Okay, so what you can do is on my last video, the video where I'm actually putting the shelves up, where I'm building the shelves, put a comment in that video. So like the video, like that video where I'm putting the shelves together, and then leave a comment in that video of your favorite Marvel movie, and then you'll be entered in for the drawing on that video. So Kenneth, I do actually work from home. So I'm working from home. I get up at 5 a.m. and log into my computer at work, and then I work until about 4 o'clock. So I'm actually working from home during the week, but I'll be off this weekend. So the school system that I work for is still paying us to work, and we're actually still doing things on the computers. So thankfully, I still got my job. So Captain Marvel's your favorite movie, Ruben A? Yeah, so it is a long day, but so typically I will get up at 5 o'clock, and so if I get up at 5, so my wife gets up early also, so she gets ready, and then once she's ready and she leaves, then I get up and I get my shower and I get ready, and then I come downstairs, I log in to my computer at work. My typical work hours are from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. But since I'm at home, I don't have that drive time, so I usually just start work early. Tom Cruise is already my head of marketing. Yeah, Captain Marvel. So I actually today I purchased the Captain Marvel Steelbook with the lenticular card on it from Zavvi UK. So I'm looking forward to getting that one. All my digital codes fell on the floor, and it's kind of bothering me. I don't want to stomp on them. So, do y'all actually attend any other live streams? I know that there's a lot of people doing live streams. I know that ToyKlectrr was doing a live stream the other day. He's got a really nice setup, really good, clear picture, but I'm sure he can afford the nice cameras. Somebody's probably bought him the cameras. Tom Cruise, Captain Marvel wasn't that bad. But if you don't like the Marvel movies, I assume that Captain Marvel probably wasn't your cup of tea. So I don't know who all heard me earlier, but I did order 3 more shelves like this, and I ordered them from Target this time instead of Amazon because I wanted to be able to get a good price on them. So they sent me 3 today. I carried 3 of them from upstairs to downstairs. Actually opened up one and put it together to find out that they sent me the wrong size, that it wasn't even the right shelves. So I ended up having to take it apart and had to put it all back in the box and tape it up. And now I've got to take 3 boxes to the UPS place to be able to ship them back before they'll give me my refund, which is really aggravating. So you like 13 out of the 22. So you liked the first Iron Man, you liked um, Captain America, you liked Captain America the First Avenger, you probably liked Captain America Civil War, you probably liked the first Avengers movie, and you probably liked The Incredible Hulk. You probably liked the first Ant-Man. What else? What else did you like? Tom Cruise. Do I have Baywatch box set? I do not have Baywatch. I do not have Baywatch box set. Okay, enjoy your day tomorrow, Kenneth. Thanks for coming to the stream. We'll do this every Friday, so come back. Yep, the yawn. I had a yawn. It's not that I'm tired. It's just that maybe I am tired. It is 11:20 here, which I know it's 11:20 where you're at too, Tom Cruise. You okay? So you hated all of those. Okay, it was easier to name the ones that you hate more than the ones that you like. So, Guardians of the Galaxy, I enjoyed the first one too. I can't believe you didn't like Ant-Man. Now, what is it about Spider-Man that you don't enjoy? J-Man, I live in Georgia. I'm from Georgia. So you hated Ant-Man? To me, none of the Marvel movies are just the best movies in the world. To me, they're just fun movies to watch, and that's why I enjoy them. And I also enjoy the fact that the story just continues from the first to the last. I like the way that they all tie together. So I really enjoyed watching those, and it gave me something to look forward to every year that these would come out. So that's the reason why I enjoy the Marvel movies so much. Now I do know that me and my wife went and saw most of the Marvel movies together, and when we went and saw Doctor Strange. We That was probably one of the ones we did not like out of all of them. Doctor Strange was probably one of the ones we did not like. I mean, it was okay. It just seemed kind of out of place. But I did enjoy Doctor Strange and Infinity War and in Endgame. And so Tom Cruise, as far as his source material, I'm not familiar with the source material, so that probably makes it a lot easier for me to watch. So you have a lot to catch up on, JS. You need to watch all of those. Okay, Ruben A, I'll check my Instagram account. Maniac Cop. Maniac Cop. I do. I think I have Maniac Cop. I thought I had Maniac Cop, but apparently I don't. Let me see. I do not have Maniac Cop. I remember wanting to get it, but I never did get it. So Maurice, yeah, Maniac Cop 1 through 3. So I still need to figure out a way of getting. I know I say this every single week, but we do need to figure out how to get more people on the stream, because I'm sure y'all all get tired of hearing me talk. So we've had 15 people in the stream. I don't know what has anybody noticed what the highest number of people in the stream was today? 16. So there's been 16 people in this stream. Oh, so that's good. So we've been going for 2 hours and 21 minutes. So as far as me advertising this stream, usually I just put it up around noon that I'm going to be going live at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Do y'all think I should do some more advertising, or do you think this is a pretty good number? To me, I think if we had more people in here, it would be. It's already enough for me to hard enough for me to keep up with the number of people. But if we can get other people in the stream along with me, then it would be a lot easier. Thanks, JS. So we did discuss having a watch party to where we would watch a movie and discuss it as we're watching it. So I would assume that for copyright reasons, the movie would have to be, I'd have to have ear plugs in. What are those things called? Where I would listen to the movie through earbuds, and we'd watch it, and then we would discuss it as the movie's playing. I like our little group here. People that I talk to, the people that I talk to mostly are in this chat right now. I don't really talk to many other people. There are other people that do YouTube videos, but I don't know that any of them do live streams. Yeah, so Tom Cruise, the watch thing would be something different than the live stream, I would assume. First up, would be 16 candles. So we could watch 16 candles. I would have to probably go out and buy me a copy though, because I wouldn't want to open up any of the ones I've got, right? Another copy of 16 candles. Oh, so I did, probably gonna make a mess. I did take a poster down today. This is for Tom Cruise. I'm going to mail this to Tom Cruise's house. Tom Cruise, you can hang that up on your wall. I no longer have space for it because of my shelves, so I'll send that one. I never did get a Spider-Man Homecoming or Spider-Man Far From Home, so you'll just have to use Doctor Strange. So did you actually watch your Arrow copy the other day, Tom Cruise? So you think I should hang this poster back on that door? Yeah, that door gets a lot of traffic in and out. So it would probably not last long. I'm actually going to probably put it up right up here. and take down the Jack Skellington poster. Yep, that would help. That would keep you from getting the coronavirus. Yeah, I'm not going to hang it on the door. So what we'll end up doing is once I get this room finished, which is almost finished, then I'm going to be almost finished with the room next to us. So what we'll do is one of the Friday night live streams will actually have it in that room, and then you'll see what that room looks like. Do y'all think that's a good idea? We can kind of change locations. So as far as the Jack Skellington poster, it is a Disney Infinity poster. Do you know they used to have those little play pieces, Disney Infinity pieces, and it's just an advertisement poster, and it glows in the dark, I believe. And these big, you know, what I need to start doing is I need to actually start getting real movie posters and replacing the Disney and the Marvel posters. I can start doing that when I get the extra money, because you know I'm just drowning in my own money. So the frames for these posters are, I got these from Walmart. They were $20 a piece. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So $200 worth of poster frames. That's the reason why I keep them up, because that was a lot of money that I spent. So Cartoon Fortress, are they actually the 27 by 40 posters? Shout Factory posters are not very large at all. I'm not sure exactly what size they are. That's good, Tom. So 27 by 39 and a half. Okay, that's pretty good. So I could actually replace all of these posters with Criterion posters. So just for scale, that's how big these posters are. Almost as big as me. So so what I did was when I was getting something off the shelf, I came across this movie right here. Now this right here is not a Warner Archives. This is not a Warner Archives release, is it? Cartoon Fortress. Wasn't this just a regular release? Okay. So I've got all my Warner Archive stuff over here to the right. I did get something new in the mail today, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. It was one of my new releases, and I kind of wondered why I didn't get my other ones. I don't remember what it was. So I can check my Instagram right now. Let me just pop in there. So I do not have that digital code. But what I'll do is I'll come up with a list for you, and I'll send you a list of ones that I have available if you're interested. The Hitcher book from Arrow. I wonder if I got that. I wonder if I ended up getting that. So let's see. Hitcher. So I guess the Hitcher would be it would be a DVD release, because there's no Hitcher Blu-ray release. Or is that from a different country? Here, let me see. Yeah, so I don't see a regular release for Hitcher. Oh, it's just a book, okay. Confessions of a Window Cleaner. Confessions of a Window Cleaner. So, Confessions of a Window Cleaner. I don't see that movie listed. So is that another UK release? I don't see a movie. I don't see any movie with that name. I would really like for us to get a release for Hitcher. We need a US release for that. We mentioned that last week, didn't we? Because I did a search for the UK, and I didn't see that come up. Confessions of a Window Cleaner. So is that would that be a movie about a window cleaner that looks in on people's inside people's apartments and stuff? So anything else that y'all want to look at or see? I'm trying to think if there's any. So what? So as far as this bag's concerned, um, Cartoon Fortress, would you like me to throw this bag in to the next shipment that I send you? So this right here. So Tom Cruise, this right here was the last year that they actually did the official slipcovers, the 2015 Comic Con, right? And I actually ended up selling all of those. Yes, I got a bag for each one of the slips. So you ended up getting the Commando one because it never had a slip cover and you wanted the original slip? Okay, cartoon. So I've actually got the next box to send you, unless there's anything else that you were needing, Cartoon Fortress. So yes, I probably do have more Fast and Furious duplicates than 16 Candles because they've been a lot of different releases for Fast and Furious. Commando. So I do have some really nice releases for Commando. Let me show you real quick. I've always liked this Steelbook. I assume, yeah. So Tom Cruise doesn't like Steelbooks, but this right here just looks really nice. So another comment about my new setup here. So I try to do my 3 mile. So I try to walk 3 or 4 miles a day, just to get my steps in. And so I've actually started just walking back and forth. And so now when I'm walking back and forth in this room, I can actually look at my collection. Plus, another thing about it. So another thing about it is I got my jump rope. So I actually have room. I actually have room to jump rope in here. So the jump roping is really good exercise. So now that I've got my shelves cleared out and I've got some space and the way I got my desk arranged, I can actually jump rope in this room now too. So this will be my exercise room. So Tom Cruise, you actually have that steelbook I showed of Commando. But you know what? This, as far as building your own Blu-ray collection, it just takes just bits at a time. Um, if you watch some of my old videos, I didn't used to have a very big collection. The only reason it's so big right now is because I was kind of out of control and just bought everything I saw. So there's so many movies that I've got in my collection that I've never seen that are probably terrible movies. Um, so a lot of mine is just wasted space. So jump rope demo time. I definitely have to pass on that because it would be a very big embarrassment. Plus, I'd have to take my cap off, and don't nobody want to see what's under my cap. There's no places to get your hair cut in the area now. So as you can see, I do have hair in the back, and I've got hair in the front. It's not a good sight. Oh, I see what you're saying, Tom Cruise. That's a good idea. So, as far as Commando, is that is that Steelbook the only release that they have for Commando, or is there actually a Blu-ray release without the Steelbook? So two other movies are the Conan movies. Does anybody like these? Now, are these the only two Conan movies that have been released? Are these the only two that's ever been done? Oh, that's right. So there was the release with the Comic-Con slip. Yeah, there's a lot of movies I've got in the collection that I actually just need to see. I like this slipcover here too. Now, as far as the It movies, I enjoyed the first one, but It Chapter 2 was real long. To me, I just couldn't get into that second It movie. Of course, I bought it many times over. Yeah, the Hercules films with Lou Ferrigno. So I guess my goal. So I guess my goal now is trying to find the rest of these. So I'm gonna have to. So if Tom Cruise will send me a message, just send me a text message and let me know which ones I'm missing. I know that I'm missing the what's it called? Oh, is it Air Force One? Anyway, I'm missing. I know I'm missing a few of those. I'm missing a lot of those yet. Best Buy and Walmart. Chapter 2 did not ruin the first one for me. I enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed the second one for what it was, but to me it was just too long. So how long ago did that come out? Which one? What are you talking about, JS? How long ago did the It Chapter 2 come out? You know that these digital codes on the floor is driving me crazy. Okay. Oh, the red slips, they've been out a very long time. So the red slips came out May 13th, 2012. So May 13th, 2012 is when those red slips came out. And I remember seeing those inside Best Buy. Probably not all of them, but I do remember seeing them in Best Buy. But back then I wasn't really buying everything like I am now. Yeah, that would be hard. You know, I've actually been looking for one of these red slips for a long time on eBay, and I have like a search that comes up every morning on my email. It never just it never shows up. I'm probably not ever going to find them. So what would probably be my best bet is for me to sell these on eBay and get what I can for them because I'm probably not ever going to find the other ones. But what I like about them is that nice embossed logo, you know, that gold seal. That looks really nice. I've actually got the Steelbooks that go with these instead of so I think that's what it was. I think I got the Steelbooks instead of focusing on that. And then, yeah. I don't know when Best Buy is going to open back up to go inside. I don't picture it happening anytime soon. Now, what's so weird about it is, you can go into Walmart and you can go into Target. So I don't know why they won't let people just go inside Best Buy. And you can actually go into Staples also. But I do like going into Best Buy just so that I can shop for my Blu-rays and my slipcovers and my steelbooks. Because 9 out of 10 times when I get my steelbooks from Best Buy through the mail, there's always some damage to it. Oh my goodness. I'm not ever gonna get all those. I really should focus. So pretty much I've got a lot of the Academy Award slips. So that should probably be my focus, is to try to get that more complete. Yeah, I'm not ever gonna get all those red slips. Okay, I will, Ruben A. So so what new movies have y'all watched at home? Or what are some movies that you are planning on watching? So it's 11:50. So let's say that we're gonna go ahead and end this stream at 12 o'clock, and that way we will have been on here for 3 hours, and then we'll pick it back up next weekend, next Friday night, because it's probably time for me to go to bed. I've been up too late. Okay, I will, Ruben A. So yeah, The Founder. I've never actually seen it. So you didn't like it that much. So it's probably only worth watching once for The Founder. Thanks, Tom Cruise. I probably won't ever be able to add all of those to my collection. Yeah, there's no way. You're welcome, Ruben A. So you watched the Swedish Girl with Dragon Tattoo trilogy, going to trade it in, not a fan. So yeah, so I've got those movies. I've never actually seen them. So that's my problem, is I probably need to watch some of these movies, and then if I don't like them, that's usually what I'll do, is I'll put them on eBay and just sell them, free up some more space. So as far as my favorite looking steelbooks, I like a steelbook that has some embossing and something that looks very unique and different. So as far as Ford Ferrari, did I like it? I actually haven't got to see that one yet. I need to check that. It's on my list to watch. The Heart of the Sea. I watched part of Heart of the Sea, but I didn't finish it. Um, it seemed to be too long to drag out. I didn't ever finish Heart of the Sea. So all of the Suspect movies. So you're pulling out all of the Suspect movies out of your collection and watching them. So, like, for instance, what are you referring to? I hate steelbooks without titles also, Vincent. It's very frustrating and aggravating, especially if they don't have them on the spine. I've got some steelbooks that they don't even have the title on the spine, which is pretty bad. Okay, I see. So you're pulling out all of the Blu-rays and you're watching those, the ones that you think that you don't like, and then after you watch them, then you're going to just sell them on eBay, which is a really good idea. That's a good way of going through the collection. Yeah, it's always nice to have a. It's always nice to watch a movie that you end up liking. Yes, that Snow White digibook is so aggravating. I can't stand it. Um, I have no idea who got away with um, approving that digibook the way it is. Um, it sits back there on my shelf with nothing on it. Now, Cartoon Fortress, what we should do is I should send that to you, and you should create a nice title on the spine for me. I know that you could do it. I'd be okay with that too. So what you could do is you could use that same blue artwork and just fill that up as it's your own little blank canvas. But yeah, it's very aggravating. What's my favorite rewatch movie? Um, do you know I actually don't rewatch movies very often. Um, if I do rewatch a movie, it's usually one that I grew up watching. Something from the 70s or the 80s. So JS, that's usually a good idea is to just trade them in. So my next Steelbook unboxing is probably going to be um, Tuesday, I believe, if it comes in. Isn't there a Steelbook release this Tuesday? Is it Bad Boys 3? I think it's Bad Boys 3. So if you notice, what you probably have, I haven't done any Steelbook unboxings in a couple of weeks because there hasn't been any new releases. Um, unfortunately. I think Bad Boys 3 is coming out Tuesday. I guess I shouldn't call it Bad Boys 3. I should call it Bad Boys for Life. It comes out Tuesday. Yep. So that's probably going to be my next one. So my favorite Star Wars movie would be um, probably The Empire Strikes Back. And then I did enjoy Rogue One. Actually, I enjoyed all of them, but I like the originals the best. So it's 11:57. We're going to go for about 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to call it a night. Is there anything anybody else wants to say before we close out? My favorite Pixar movie would be the original Toy Story movie. What's your favorite? What's your favorite, Vincent? See you later, Tom Cruise. Have a good weekend. Remind me if Yeah, Up was a good one. I do have the Disney Movie Club exclusive Jungle Book right here. Or so do you have this one, Dark Knight? Nice and fresh and sealed up. You don't have that one, Dark Knight? I had it on eBay. Nobody bought it. If you're interested in it, let me know. We can work something out. Cartoon Fortress, are you still here? So as far as the Shout Factory collection, I pretty much have all of the collector's editions. So that's usually what I focus on is the collector's editions. So I do have the full collector's editions of Shout Factory releases, but I also have just some regular releases also. So see you later, Vincent. Okay, well, y'all, it's we got about 2 minutes. Anything else y'all want to ask before we close out this live stream? Hopefully, everybody can be back with us next Friday night. Um, hopefully, I'll have some more stuff completed, and hopefully, I'll have some new arrivals in my collection. So, I select 101. Sorry. We've been going since 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're here at 9 p.m. each week, each Friday. So come back with us next Friday if you like. So the new shelves, this right here is the new shelves. I ordered 3 more and they came in today, but they were the wrong size shelves. So I'm having to send them back, and they're shipping me out a new one that should be here on Monday. So the winner for the Doctor Strange. So anybody that wanted the Doctor Strange digital, um, was supposed to put a comment and like the video. So let me go see if anybody's done that. So let's see. So anybody that wanted to be participating in the giveaway was supposed to put a like on the video and was supposed to comment on the video. And so I'm just going to go look and see who's on here. So I'll have to look at this to see if there's any new comments on the video. So far, I'm not seeing anything. So how big is the shelf? So the Steelbook protected covers, So these right here are the bags that I use for my steelbooks. Now these right here will just keep the steelbooks from getting scratched up on the shelf, up against the other steelbooks. It doesn't really protect them from getting dinged up because they can get dinged through this plastic. But I also have these right here from Malco Protectors. They have a website, and what they are is these little boxes that you can put your steelbooks in. But it's flimsy too, so you know they do help keep them from getting scuffed up. But I don't think there's really anything out there that's going to keep them from getting dinged up. So you just have to be real careful with them. But I get those off of Amazon. If you look at the description box in this video, you'll see a link that I've got that you can click on that will take you to the items that I purchased for those bags. So for the comments on the video, if you're interested in the Doctor Strange digital code, then on my last video, the one that I did where I was building these shelves, if you'll put a comment of what your favorite Marvel movie is and like the video, then you will be submitted in for the drawing for the Doctor Strange digital code if you're interested. Hard plastic cover is better for the steel books. That's true. So Radford, do you know of any good steelbook protectors? I have not seen Gemini Man. I purchased Gemini Man, but I haven't seen it yet. I didn't hear very many good things about it. Radford, did you see it? Did you like it? Yeah. So right now I'm happy with just those bags that I put them in, just because, as you can see, all of those steel books that are opened up, they're in those bags. They don't get scuffed up, and it's the same bags that I use to protect my slip covers. So they're just real easy to use. They'll fit a DVD and they'll fit a Blu-ray. And then all of my 4K releases, all these 4K releases, I got these in the bags also, just to keep the slip covers protected. Anybody get this one? So yeah, I'll need to check out Gemini Man, that's for sure. Yes, spend that stimulus on some movies. So has anybody gotten their stimulus check already? I know that we haven't gotten ours. Of course, I think when we get ours, I think the wife's already got plans to pay off some to pay some bills with it. So anybody that is interested in the Doctor Strange digital code, I want to give you 1 or 2 more minutes to leave a comment on my last video naming your favorite Marvel movie and liking the video. Those that do that will get their name put in a randomizer, and we will select that. So Coco, you got your stimulus check. That's good. So hello back from Atlanta, Georgia. So did y'all, Coco, did you have any damage from the tornadoes last Sunday? So JS, you get your bags from Square Deal Recordings and Supplies. I'll have to check that out. So Cartoon Fortress has already got his stimulus money also. I don't know what our holdup is. Maybe my check will be here next week. I'll have to check that out, JS, and see what they're like. Okay, we'll see you later, Cartoon Fortress. So my stimulus is probably going to be for credit card payments. Because me and my wife are both still working, so we're still getting a paycheck. So either that or we'll just save it in case something bad happens. Yep, the all of my Universal 100 slips are in those bags. Those bags hold them with no problem. There's plenty of space. I, I definitely recommend the bags if you want to protect your slip covers. So I've been collecting physical media since 1992. Prior to that, I was collecting the VHS tapes, which I still got. And VHS tapes are physical media. So actually, I've been collecting physical media since '85. So the perfect size for the Blu-rays is the 14 millimeter. These right here, they're standard DVD case size. And I do have a link down below if you like to check that out. But this right here gives you enough room to put a flap over it and to tape it down. So I don't have any Laserdisc in the collection. I never did have a Laserdisc player, but there are some nice looking Laserdisc packages out there. So yes, I collect the Arrow video titles. I got all of these. And I've got all of these. And I've got some more from the sale coming. So there's more coming that I've ordered that I'm still waiting on my delivery. Yeah, so I'm going to use my stimulus money to buy some more 16 Candles Blu-rays. Nope, I don't have any Betamax tapes. Some of my favorite Steelbooks. I don't know, there's so many different ones. So that whole shelf back here, those are all Steelbooks. They're double stacked. And plus, I still have another shelf in the other room that I haven't put out yet. I've been trying to get everything reorganized, but I do have there's all kinds of nice ones. I like some of the older Steelbooks. So so the Arrow, there was an Arrow sale that I think it's currently going on right now. But these that I've got in my collection now, I've had for a while. But I got some coming from Zavvi. I got two of them coming from. I think I got two of them coming from Zavvi because Zavvi UK is having a sale right now with their Arrow videos. So do I have any box set steelbooks? Yeah, I've got a few box set steelbooks with a big wide steelbook. Let me go pull one of them off the shelf. Actually, the ones I've got is in the other room. They're my I've got some other Steelbooks in the other room that I haven't got out yet, but I think the one I've got right now is the Superman movies with Christopher Reeve. And then I've got the Breaking Bad series box set with Steelbooks. Yeah, the Arrow sales are better from the Arrow site. That's usually where I get mine from, but sometimes other companies have some better deals. Okay, we'll see you later at JS. Okay, well, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I do collect the Criterions. Yes, Radford. I got a little bit over 100 Criterion sets, and then I've got the big Godzilla set, which I really like. I really like that one. But usually I'll get the Criterions when they're on sale from Barnes and Noble. But yeah, we've been streaming for about 3 hours and 12 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and probably end the stream. We'll meet again next Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you'd like to join us next week, please do. I really appreciate you taking the time to come. Y'all enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you all later.